Now, we are looking at some explosive claims made by Swapna Suresh, but let's quickly cut across to what's happening with the Ministry of Defense here in India. The Ministry of Defense has officially acknowledged that Chinese soldiers intruded in eastern Ladakh in May. However, the report was soon removed from the Ministry of Defense website, leading to speculations. Rahul Gandhi has meanwhile hit out at the centre. Here's what really transpired.
93 days since the standoff began, after the government continuously dismissed allegations of incursions by China in Ladakh, the Ministry of Defense under Rajnath Singh has gone on record admitting the truth. The Defense Ministry uploaded a note on its website talking about the prolonged standoff and describing the Chinese aggression as transgressions for the very first time. That's right. The very first time that the government has practically admitted that this isn't just aggression but actual transgression. The note mentions the transgressions in detail and even notes the locations, concluding that the standoff will take a while to dial down. Making the admission more glaring, the note was yanked down from the MOD website just minutes after it came to light in the media. But by then it was too late. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi, who has led a serial video attack on the China issue, latched on to media reports, asking in a tweet, why is the PM lying?
जो हमारे डिफेंस मिनिस्ट्री ने आज भी जो विड्रॉ करा है लिखने के बाद में, उसके अंदर भी उन्होंने ये कहा है कि द प्रेजेंट स्टैंड ऑफ इज लाइकली टू बी प्रोलॉन्ग। तो कितना प्रोलॉन्ग होगा, क्या इसका रास्ता है, क्या इसके लिए आगे की तैयारी है?
Amidst all the friction, the disengagement seems to be fully stalled, as first reported last week by India Today. After refusing to even acknowledge Pangong Tso as a friction point, China's ultimatum that any pullback must be matched by an Indian pullback on its own soil has made the situation even worse than before, with India fully standing its ground.
If due to any reason China is unable to pull back, whether it is to assuage the pain of the Galwan incident to the PLA, or is it to show some face to its own citizens, they are more than welcome to stick to their guns, and we'll stick to our guns for the time being. And when it becomes untenable for them, we should be ready to occupy the places which we seek.
In the initial phase of disengagement at Pangong Lake, the Chinese moved back from Finger 4 to Finger 5, but continued with its deployment on the ridgeline. India too pulled back from Finger 4, where troops from both sides had been in an eyeball-to-eyeball situation. Between Finger 5 and Finger 8, China strengthened its positions, brought in more boats and set up huts for the winter. Even after that fifth round of talks, the disengagement between both sides is woefully incomplete.
Sources say there is no question of India diluting its stand by moving back in the Pangong Lake, as this will amount to alteration of status quo, something that India does not want. In fact, it's very clear now that China is being rigid and has put these conditions to ensure that the standoff continues. In wake of this, there have been several meetings in the security establishment to decide what the future strategy will be. Abhishek Bhalla in New Delhi for India Today.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.